Senator Roberts.
Thank you. I seek leave firstly to have this matter of public importance considered as a matter of urgency.
Denied. Senator Roberts.
Australians are rightly stunned, confused. Why are foreigners from another country allowed to buy real estate while Australians are made homeless and sleep on the street? China dominates foreign purchases of Australian real estate, snapping up the most of any country in the world. China snaps up houses and farmlands across our country, yet Australians are banned from buying a house in China. Add to that Hong Kong, Taiwan, Vietnam, India, the United States, the United Kingdom. The list of countries that grab Australian real estate goes on and on and on. Australians are suffering through a housing crisis, a catastrophe. The average mortgage size has never been higher, with expensive repayments crushing household budgets. A house in Brisbane used to cost 3 times the average income. Now it's 10 times. This combination of high house prices and interest rates means the average Australian is paying more of their wage on mortgage payments than a homeowner in 1990, when the Reserve Bank Australia cash rate was at 17%. I'll say that again. As a proportion of income, mortgages are more expensive today than when the RBA had rates at 17%. And the rental market is broken in Australia. Vacancy rates, a good measure of whether it's even possible for people to find a rental, have been at crisis levels for years. The average rent for a house in Brisbane has gone from $467 a week in 2020 to $740. For a unit in Brisbane, rent has gone from $381 to $587 in the same period since 2020. So what's the government's response to the hurt Australians are feeling trying to get into a house? Labor will keep letting foreigners buy residential real estate. While the Liberals signal they might do something about it, their proposal doesn't go far enough. Peter Dutton doesn't want to stop foreign ownership of real estate. He wants foreigners to be back here buying up the farm in 2 years. The Liberals' temporary pause is not good enough. Australia needs a complete ban on foreigners owning houses in this country. The Liberals won't do anything about the houses that are foreign-owned right now. They can keep them. In 2017, ANZ Bank estimated foreigners own up to 400,000 Australian homes. That's enough for 1 million Australians to live. That number of homes can only have increased since then. One Nation would implement a true ban on foreign ownership. Under our plan, anyone that owns residential property yet isn't an Australian citizen or permanent resident will be given 2 years to sell their property back to an Australian. The 2-year grace period ensures the housing market doesn't have a flood of properties on the market. Let's get Australians into affordable houses while keeping the market sound. Just when the Liberals would be opening purchases back up to foreigners, One Nation will be completing the greatest transfer of houses out of foreign hands into Australians' hands in history. In this debate, we will hear Labor senators get up and claim that foreign ownership is less than 1%. We'll hear them claim it's foreign investment. That's a lie. It's ownership, and their numbers aren't true. In that 2017 report I mentioned, ANZ Bank, based on Foreign Investment Review Board data, foreigners purchased an estimated 25% and 35% of new Queensland homes. Later in 2017, the government introduced a new annual vacancy fee on foreign owners of residential properties. You won't believe this is a coincidence. After the government started charging a fee on foreign owners, the number of foreign owners declaring themselves to the government dropped from 25% to 35% to, what it dropped to? 1%. Just like magic. When NAB Bank asked real estate agents directly how many foreigners they're selling to, the percentage is in the double digits. That's more than 10%. We know that. It's a fact. The New South Wales government even records foreign purchases at more than double what the federal Labor government claims it is. It doesn't matter what the real number is anyway. One foreign purchase is too many while Australian families are sleeping on the street. Families sleeping on the street. Foreign ownership is one part of the housing puzzle. One Nation has comprehensive solutions to all of the levers we need to pull to get Australians into affordable houses. These include pausing immigration to reduce demand, abolishing GST on building materials, establishing 5% fixed-rate mortgages and enabling HEX debtors to get a loan, and deporting 75,000 illegal residents now. On foreign purchases and ownership, we are clear. Only One Nation will implement a real permanent ban on housing on foreign purchases. Only One Nation will force foreign owners to sell their houses to Australians. Only one nation will extend the ban on foreign ownership to our valuable farmland to protect our ability to feed Australians first. Only one nation can be trusted to put Australians first, to truly put Australians first.